This Q&A video is brought to you by JHAP Gear. Life's a crusade. Dress appropriately.
Alright, what's going on, Airsofters? My name is Matt, this is Daniel, this is Colby, and today we are actually on a different set than you're probably used to. This is Elite Ops Airsoft. What's the city exactly? I can't remember his name.
Canton.
Canton, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm in a completely different state. I don't know exactly where my geographical location. Exactly. May notice Colby new came on the show today, and he has this awesome new app that you guys really recommend you checking out. It's called...
Yeah, it's called HopUp. It's free to download on the App Store. Android's coming very soon. It's completely free to use, so you can sell your guns, you can trade your guns, buy guns. Airsoft, it's all about airsoft.
Right, so if like you guys have heard of like the Facebook apocalypse for you guys that like to buy, trade, and sell your guns in gear, Facebook is kind of running through these accounts and just kind of deleting them and censoring them and everything.
Same thing with like Instagram. Anything basically owned by Google, they just like
so like it. So what we're really excited about this because it really brings something new to the table, saying like, okay, this is officially dedicated to just airsoft guns and gear, and it's really growing rapidly from what you've told me.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's getting really on board with this, and you're international at this point. You're in the UK, a couple, you think you said 13 other countries?
Yeah, about 13 countries.
That's awesome. Yeah. So yeah, definitely go check it out. It's in the App Store for Apple right now. It'll soon be available to Android, if I'm correct.
That's right.
So yeah, go ahead and check it out. Again, it's free to download, and it's a really good app. I checked it out myself.
The interface is like way better than I even ever.
Really professional.
A lot better than like most apps you can see. It's like Instagram. Like
exactly.
Basically, I mean, with how easy push button, you can just check out all the features and stuff like that. They got the guns listed. They go by like where you're located, so you're not seeing guns like that are in Kansas.
Exactly.
They'll be in your area, so.
Alright. Let's go ahead and answer some questions. Why don't you go ahead and start us off and be the guest of honor and everything.
I'm going first.
Let's do it.
Let's see what this says.
Hey, can you get your phone out? I'm going to see what time it is. We're running a little late behind time here.
This was by Hunter Stewart 1. Where do you guys get your boots? I've still got my dad's old leather jungle boots, and I'm looking for a more Vietnam style boot. I would say those military stores, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's actually where me and Aaliyah, me and Danny went with Aaliyah, a P90 girl, down to. She took to take us all around Atlanta, just touring all these different stores and everything. And she took us to an Army Navy store. And if you're looking for cheap, just really good boots, like an Army Navy store, like a Sports Authority or something like that, even online. Although I wouldn't really recommend doing it online because like you have to size your foot and everything. So, but like I said, Army Navy store.
Sometimes boots can be different.
Exactly. So like trying them on like an Army Navy store, sports store, that'd be good about.
Now with boots, usually I would order off Original Squat, and they served me well for years. Yeah. But recently, I'm a Midway USA member, like online. It doesn't cost anything to be a member. They just send you like info on discounts and stuff like that. And I actually got this pair. I'm going to be really awkward and bring it to the frame. These are surplus, but they like are almost good as new, and I got them for $11. Now these boots retail will go for about $170, but since like they're pulling all the GI out of the sandbox now because like the Obama administration wants to keep everyone like back on the home front, they're getting ready to clear house. So all these boots are going for insanely cheap prices. They are used. You may get a bad egg. You have to size your foot online.
Like I said, that comes back to trying them on in store and everything.
And they seem like pretty good quality too. If they're coming from
exactly. Well, I mean, if they give them to our soldiers, I mean, they're good. So
it'll be all right.
So I think that wraps that one up. I guess I'll go ahead and do next. All right. Second question comes to us from Flippidy Dippin Gamer. What attachments do you guys think is most important in a game? Okay, so I think it's a very subjective question. Number one, if you're playing CQB or outdoors, I think it really varies. If you're playing CQB, I think the number one thing I think we can unanimously agree is like a flashlight, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So like flashlights are used extensively in CQB, especially like here at Elite Ops, where it's always like they have like we're playing a couple games, they darken all the lights and everything.
You got to be like careful what you do, especially when you're getting up ahead of your team or you're behind a player or something.
Right.
You're flashing now, but remember they can't see like who you're shooting, who you are, and so they make you shoot. And that's bad. You should always identify your target, but I didn't do that earlier and shot Aaliyah like multiple times. So, yeah.
And for outdoors, I'd recommend like an optic or something, because generally when you're making those really long range shots, I actually, on all my guns I use outdoors, I use an optic about 90% of the time actually, because when you're making really far out, you really kind of need to see where they're kind of going, because sometimes they kind of, once they start getting through the reeds and stuff, it's kind of hard to see where they're aiming and going. So optic for outdoors would be my number one pick, and a flashlight for CQB would be my pick. You agree with that, or anything?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And you can kind of tell once you start using different attachments what works best for you. Everybody's different.
Exactly.
So maybe like big scopes or the small scopes that are out of the way. It just depends.
Exactly, exactly. Alright, so Dan, why don't you go ahead and put it in
And
there?
I think this would be like our third and final question. Is it third question?
I don't know, we can answer. I think we'll answer this one, do one more, and wrap it up.
Okay, wow.
We're a little short on time today, guys. Sorry about that.
To finish it off, we have
Okay, we got really long. We'll go ahead and finish
Team
this one
Money
off.
Manager MilSim 1. And he asks, 1, would you ever consider playing with the Masada or ACRP type rifle? 2, do you own any Polarstars? 3, would you travel farther north to play?
Alright, speed round.
Next measure, THB number 7.
Alright, number 1, go.
Okay, so I'll answer the first one, you second.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, would you ever consider playing with Masada? Probably, yeah, if I got the chance to, but I mean, I don't really have the money to go buy out like a new rifle that I really don't know much about. I hear they're kind of AR style. One of our team members had one for a while, but I don't know. I just don't know enough about them. But that would be a question for, I think Joey had one.
Yeah, he had one. I think he didn't like it very much, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Number 2.
Number 2,
do you
hand
own
off to
any
Colby.
Polarstars?
Do I own any Polarstars? No, I don't, but I want to get one.
You want to get one? AAG Master Race is all I got to say.
Unless you have a Polarstars in your logo.
Okay.
Number 3.
There it is you.
There it is me. Let's see. Would you travel farther north to play the MilSim event? Okay, this is actually really cool. There's a couple really awesome fields up north, especially on the eastern side. What's that one called? Valahak I've seen? That looks really cool. That's the one. That's the main one I've seen up there for
I
Valahak.
think it's like in Virginia or something.
Yeah, I think it's in Virginia. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's right. American MilSim's actually hosting, I think, Op 34, and it's in, I think, Indiana, and that's kind of north, so that would be really cool. So I'm not really sure how well the north is known for airsoft. I know a lot of stuff in Cali.
I know
Georgia.
there's a good community in Pennsylvania. One of the guys that I really met, one of my original followers in Pennsylvania, he was a big player up there. In New York, there's a lot of New York airsoft. I heard they have a lot of restrictions.
Right.
It's almost like playing.
I mean, like trying to own a gun in New York, let alone an airsoft.
I need to like the guns in New York.
Exactly. All right, well, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry this Q&A was a little short this day. We're kind of running low on time here. We're actually running until closing time, so I'm sorry about that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, be sure to check out HopUp App. Again, it's on the Apple Store right now, soon coming to Android, and it's really highly recommended if you're looking to buy, trade, sell gear and equipment. And since Facebook and everything is kind of going out the window at this point,
It's cutting edge, so yeah.
And if you want a quick link to download, you can just go to hopupapp.com,
Right.
and there's a download link right there.
Perfect. Sounds good. Talk to you guys later.
See ya.